Good morning. Thank you all for coming. I want to start by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish people, the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh. We're here today for an announcement from Dr. Amita Kuttner about their future with the Green Party of Canada. Before we hear from them, I first want to welcome a few others to say some words. First off, I'd like to welcome Vancouver City Councillor Pete Fry.
Thanks, Anthony, and hi. It's a real pleasure to be here to participate in this announcement. Since meeting Amita, I've been so impressed with their commitment to open conversations and really just pushing the envelope on a lot of the issues that really matter. And I think as Greens, we really value that fresh perspective and an engaged youth and diverse voice that's so critical to the future of our party and what it means to be a Green and what it means to be a Green moving into the future. We know we are faced with extreme challenges, obviously climate change and an increasingly disenfranchised youth that feel powerless in the face of climate change. So these are real sort of critical conversations that we need to move forward as we move forward with the Green Party and into the next decade. So it's my real pleasure to be here with Dr. Kuttner and show my full support. And now I'd like to introduce District of North Vancouver City Councillor Megan Curran.
Might take me a second here. So thank you for having me. I also want to acknowledge that we are on the stolen lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh people, and that's very important to me as a climate activist because we need to listen and learn from the people who have cared for the lands for millennia. Last year, I had the opportunity to listen to Amita speak about black holes and wormholes. Conversations about the event horizon and Hawking radiation were riveting, of course. But what I remember most was Amita's wonder at the magic and beauty of the universe. And I thought that maybe it's this perspective that we humans are but one species on a speck in space that gives Amita their humility. In their doctoral thesis, they wrote, "I am grateful for the time I have been given on this earth, and I hope to do good by it." And I'm here because I believe that Amita is going to live by those words. I'm personally not a member of any political party, but my team is Justice, and we need leaders that are not going to shy away from challenging this system that was built on and continues to uphold white supremacy and colonization. This system that's causing the death and suffering of many people and destroying the ability of our finite biosphere to support life doesn't need tweaking, it needs tearing down. And I'm here for it, and I'm here for Amita, and I don't believe that people have to suffer and that continents have to burn. I believe we need people standing up for a new future, and I believe that Amita is a great asset to all of us, and anyone willing to step into the hellscape that is Canadian political arena, I think we really need to support. So congratulations, and let's do this. I'd like to turn the microphone over to Vancouver Park Board Commissioner Dave Demers.
Bonjour à tous, c'est avec grand plaisir et honneur que je suis ici aujourd'hui pour offrir mon appui à la candidature d'Amita Kuttner dans sa course à la chefferie du Parti vert du Canada. Face à des inégalités toujours grandissantes sur une planète en turbulence, je crois qu'il est grand temps qu'on ait un leader en qui se reconnaître, un leader jeune et dynamique, rassembleur et écologiste, un leader tel Amita Kuttner. Je connais Amita depuis pas très longtemps, en fait, depuis les dernières élections fédérales seulement, mais malgré cela, elle m'inspire confiance et me rassure un tant que soit peu sur notre avenir. On dit souvent qu'il faut penser globalement pour ensuite agir de manière locale. Alors, je vous laisse imaginer qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait accomplir avec un astrophysicien à la tête du pays. En politique nationale, je crois qu'il est grandement temps qu'on laisse plus de place aux activistes et aux organisateurs communautaires, aux scientifiques, à ces gens qui en ont tellement à dire et à qui on ne donne pas le droit de parole assez souvent. Pour moi, c'est à ça que notre démocratie nationale devrait ressembler. Et quand je regarde Amita, je vois l'éducation, je vois l'expérience et je vois le dynamisme nécessaire à réénergiser un parti et à le faire grandir. Alors Amita, bonne chance dans votre course à la chefferie. And on this, I'd like to welcome youth activist Tadeo Rios Davila.
Thank you. Recent studies have found that Canadian youth are growing increasingly interested in politics and are more likely to have donated money or volunteered to a political party than any other age group. Yet politicians often underestimate young people and don't make the effort to include them in their plans or voice their concerns. As a youth advocate myself, I have experienced firsthand just how much difference young people can make when given the opportunity. This is why I endorse Amita Kuttner for the Green Party of Canada's leadership race. As a young Green themselves, Amita has been an outspoken advocate for youth inclusion both in the Green Party and Canadian politics in general. Under Amita's leadership, the Green Party will become a force for multi-generational equity, which will encourage more youth participation in Canadian politics and will translate into far more success for the party for the foreseeable future. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce Dr. Amita Kuttner.
Thank you all so much for your kind words. Merci à vous tous pour votre appui. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue. Welcome and good morning everyone. Je commence par reconnaître que nous sommes réunis aujourd'hui en territoire autochtone du Musqueam, Squamish et Tsleil-Waututh, lesquels n'ont jamais été cédés. Mais ce n'est pas tout que nous devons faire. Nous devons reconnaître que le colonialisme est toujours en cours. Et les colonisateurs entre nous ont la responsabilité de changer cela et de remettre en question les structures de pouvoir qui sont de nature coloniale. I begin today by acknowledging that we are on the unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. But that is not all we must do. We must acknowledge that colonialism is ongoing, and those of us who are settlers have the responsibility to change that and to challenge our structures of power that are colonial in nature. Today, I am announcing my intention to run for the Green Party of Canada leadership. Aujourd'hui, j'annonce ma candidature dans la course à la chefferie du Parti vert du Canada. As a young scientist, I have been searching for a movement that can represent me. My desire for true equity and justice, founded in decolonization, for a genuinely evidence-based decision-making process, and the ability to face the realities of our future and prepare for them. No political party offers this entirely, but that is about to change. Comme jeune scientifique, j'ai depuis longtemps cherché un mouvement politique qui me ressemblait. Un mouvement dédié à l'équité et à la justice sociale, ancré dans la décolonisation, qui peut mettre en place des politiques fondées sur la science et aussi nous préparer pour les réalités auxquelles nous faisons face. L'urgence climatique, l'inégalité et les changements technologiques. C'est le moment d'épouser la justice sociale, la diversité et l'inclusion. C'est le moment de décoloniser notre pays, notre politique et nos institutions politiques. Je travaille depuis longtemps à créer un environnement inclusif à mon université et au sein du Parti vert. Je suis convaincue que nous ne pouvons pas rendre justice à tous sans d'abord et avant tout changer nos institutions et comportements. On doit s'assurer que chaque personne a l'opportunité de prospérer. It is time that we fully embrace social justice, diversity, and inclusion. Time that we decolonize this country, as well as our politics and our political organizations from within. I've been an advocate for inclusivity for a long time, both in university and in politics. I know we cannot achieve justice for all without working on ourselves and our institutions to ensure that every single person has the opportunity to prosper. Being an astrophysicist, I've spent years using the scientific method and learning about our universe, and in a sense, staring back at our shared home of Earth. We are all very much in this together. I now also understand that evidence and data do not have opinions of their own. We always begin with assumptions. This is the same for making policy. We must set out our intentions and our assumptions, then use evidence to achieve the society that we want. We need policy to be driven by science and evidence, but be founded on clear values. Pour avoir travaillé et étudié en astrophysique pendant des années, j'ai beaucoup d'expérience avec la méthode scientifique. J'ai aussi passé beaucoup de temps à étudier l'univers et regarder cette planète de loin. Et nous sommes une famille sur cette terre. Maintenant, je sais aussi que la recherche et les données n'ont pas d'opinion d'eux-mêmes. Nous commençons toujours avec des hypothèses. Alors, même chose pour l'élaboration des politiques. Nous devons décrire nos intentions et puis utiliser la recherche pour créer la société que nous voulons. Nous avons vraiment besoin des politiques fondées sur la science et l'évidence, mais toujours basées dans nos principes. L'avenir devant nous risque d'être difficile. L'urgence climatique est effectivement urgente. Et cela avec l'approfondissement des inégalités et les changements technologiques rapides. Ma mère est décédée dans une coulée de boue quand j'avais 14 ans. Je suis ici pour m'assurer autant que possible qu'on ne souffre pas autant que moi. Nous avons besoin de communautés résilientes et d'économies durables qui fonctionnent, qui travaillent pour tout le monde. What lies ahead of us will not be easy. The climate emergency is an emergency indeed. And along with it, we face rising inequality and rapid changes due to technology. I lost my mother in a mudslide when I was 14. I am here to ensure, as much as possible, that we avoid tragedies like that for anyone else. We need resilient communities and sustainable economies that have room for everyone. I want a flourishing future for our party and our nation. I am here because people have put their trust in me, and I am honored to champion our shared vision. Through my experiences, whether it be with extreme weather and trauma, or years of scientific work and training, or having an identity that is still excluded from the political sphere, I am the right person to lead us into the next era of political discourse, one of renewal, unity, and justice. J'ai espoir d'un parti et d'un pays prospère. Je suis ici parce que les gens ont confiance en moi. Et je suis fière d'être défenseur d'une vision collective. Je suis la meilleure personne pour nous amener vers une nouvelle ère politique, une ère faite de renouvellement et de justice sociale. Merci. Thank you all.